Voters withstanding the cold, the wind, and the rain to cast their ballots today. This is the only polling place in Pahrump and one of 5 in Nye County. This line started at 5:30 a.m. and has only grown since then. Now, some voters don't mind a little rain when it comes to making their voice heard.
I think it's really a part of what we should be doing, all of us.
Will LaPointe, who has been a Pahrump resident for 5 years, says voting is something he takes pride in. He also wanted to see how this year went with the introduction of paper ballots and hand counting.
And I thought it went really well, went really fast. I have no problems with machines if they're verified to be just machines. I mean, any way we can make it more efficient, that's great. I do like the hand counting, kind of brings back kind of a nostalgic thing.
LaPointe's ballot, along with all other Nye County ballots, will go to the Valley Electric Conference Center, where they'll be counted by machine. Hand counting can start after polls close.
We are using the tabulators to count our votes as the primary method, and the hand count is a parallel process.
Nye County Clerk Mark Kampf says they'd like to start hand counting by Thursday, but that leaves them with about 8 days to count up to 33,000 ballots by the time votes have to be canvassed on November 18th. I asked him if they can get that done.
Well, it's a function of how many volunteers we can get back. As you can imagine, our process was disrupted based on what we had in place. That was approved by the Secretary of State's office, but we are, revised our procedure. We've got approval with some modifications based on what we've submitted, and it's a function of how many resources we can gather.
Kampf says he does need more volunteers for that hand count. He wants any interested Nevada voters to head to Valley Electric Conference Center tomorrow at 1, 3, or 6 p.m. You'd go through an information and training session before you're able to begin that process. Reporting in Pahrump, I'm Kelsey McFarland.